I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion.
Here easily, that is easy to understand. So important बात क्या क्या हमें यूज करना है इसमें? Page directive and scriptlets, that's all. Expressions and scriptlets, the first two things, and page directive, these are the only 2 points are necessary for us, and few objects from this predefined objects of JSP. So in nutshell, I had tried to explain the basic components of JSP which is needed for me today. Now when we see our example, things will be very big, things will become very clear, no doubt about it. Have you got certain concept note down? Slides already after class. I shall share this PPT for your knowledge. You can refer them, and in later on after completions of module as well as in the meantime also you can go in depth. See in computer science world जो हमारा है, it is a huge world. बहुत सारी चीज़ों को हमें पढ़नी है apart from the subjects what we have into our engineering courses. Apart from that, there are plenty number of advanced tools what we have to study, and it is they are all practically related. So without practical, the computer science knowledge is useless. So I request guys, you all people, that try to solve at most problems, at most of the programs you have to, as many as program you will solve, things will be clear to you. Okay, so have you got some idea about JSP? Now when you see the code, it will be more clear. If the code what I'm going to show you, if you are getting confusion, any kind of confusion, then I shall try to make a smaller piece of code, and after executing them we can learn in a much easier manner. Now let's go to now look at this. Let me close all the file. Okay, today I have created a new project. Look at C, the CRUD demo. The entire code I shall try to zip them, and I shall try to share on WhatsApp. You can unzip and you can see how you have to create. Already yesterday we have seen Hello World applications, one of the very simple thing, that is to create servlet. We have seen. Now already I had created a CRUD demo. I have given CRUD demo already. I have said create, read, update and delete, the demonstration of that. Look at this. Try to see the concepts first of all. कल हमारा वेब कंटेंट में कुछ भी यूज नहीं हुआ था. लुक एट द नेम वेब कंटेंट. इट मीन्स व्हाट? all the JSP pages, all the JSP page should be inside web content folder. Look, all these JSP pages I have created: edit, index page, list user and user page and so on. Can you see that? These are all JSP pages. Now what is JSP page? Let me see one of the index.jsp page. Guys, one thing you remember, we note down, when you create website, the normally when you, the first page which is viewed, normally that page name is index. So that is why I have chosen. Any other name also I can supply, no problem. Now I am just clicking this index page, and here you will come to know, here you will see the HTML file. What you can see in the new thing, the JSP file extension will be .jsp instead of HTML, and this is the first line is what is JSP. Page already I have seen, page is a directive, and page directive may there are many attributes. So here we have language attributes in which we have specified the language, what is being used and type of content. All this content type kya ho gaya, that is XML, text HTML and so on. So automatically when by using Eclipse, when you try to create JSP page, these things gets created. So it will be better if in front of you, if I would love to create a complete a new project in front of you, then only all the steps will be clear to you. And either you note down, and after this class you sit and try to implement. There are huge number of concepts which we are supposed to discuss, because we have followed the MVC architecture, we have created many JSP files, we have created many servlets, and there are certain technical industrial standard what the professionals follow. So we should create in the same manner. Okay, so now it will be better that in front of you I shall create a new project. Okay, so let me say a new. So what is the way of creating new project? Dynamic web project, do you remember? So uh, instead of CRUD demo, I have given CRUD, CRUD. Okay, CRUD class work. I have given the class work, yeah, class teaching. I have given this project name, and when same thing I am repeating, may be created or may not be created, that is not a big thing. Finish. Upgrade class teaching, it comes. Now place mouse over here and do right click. In new you have JSP. Look at this, you want to create JSP file, so just select the JSP file. It is there. I have to just specify the name INDEX, that is what I have given. Okay, and then no need of any this thing, directly we can do finish. Up now you see here automatically that file will be placed inside web contents. Just you have to do the right click operations here and create a JSP file. Automatically all these line of codes are there. That is what. Now any message if I want to view, I can directly write, and 2 or 3 experiment I shall try to do right now in front of you. Okay, let's see. Wait. No matter if I am not able to complete entire CRUD applications example in today's sessions, because it is large, so it will be continued tomorrow also. But right now we should understand the main functionality of JSP, then things will become very easy to create. Now let us say my first JSP, and here जैसे ही आप स्लैश लिखेंगे automatically this browser is very intelligent, it writes down the closing tag. Now once this is saved, you can execute them, there is no problem at all. Save it, save, and it is being executed. Restart the server. Look, so simple. The first index page has been created. Now, I am writing. Okay. Now, this is the index page. I am writing some scriptlets things. Three elements था ना. There were three types of scripting elements. कौन से थे? If you remember. Now, ये चीजें हैं, भूल जाने की बात है, कोई बात नहीं है. यहाँ पे सबसे पहले ये हो गया expressions. This is how you write the expressions. यहाँ पे एक एरर है. Now if I write 10, look at this, 10 plus 20. Remember, automatically 10 plus 20 will be evaluated. The result will be 30 and 30 will be outputted. This is the use of expressions. Here when you write this equal sign, there should not be a space. Remember, there will be no space. ये एक साथ होनी चाहिए, otherwise you will have error. Now I have saved and let me refresh the page. Will it work? Yeah, it's working. So you can see the result 30 is being displayed. So this is the use of expressions. When things has to be evaluated and outputted, directly you are writing this. Directly. अब जैसे for example, I want to write hello world just by using this examples. Okay. अब यहाँ पे hello world, तो ये string है, तो string कैसे लिखते हो? Look at this. Strings are written into double quotes, so that will be directly outputted. Look, let me refresh the page. अब 30 के बाद hello world चला गया. If I want to bring down hello world into the next line, what we should do is that before hello we should write br tag. You know, in HTML you have. Okay, so I have written br tag and doing the refresh operations. So by this you would have understood what is JSP expression. And second thing is JSP script. A script is the normal line. For example, let me say, and declaration also. What is declarations? That later on we will see. First two things are important for me. I am writing comment line also here. So this is HTML comment. So ये क्या हो गया? Expressions हो गया. This is the example of JSP expression. Okay. Expression. Now let's see JSP scriptlets. ठीक है. Normal Java code what you write, जैसे for example simply इस तरह से लिखेंगे. जैसे मान लो हम एक वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर कर लिए, सपोज a assign 10 semicolon, b assigns 20 and c assigns a plus b. Look at this, so easy to create. And now, so this is just a Java code. That is what I had told you, that what is JSP HTML plus JavaScript. So within HTML, कौन से 3 elements थे? Do you remember, guys? Let me show you once again. Bas, this is the page what you have to remember. Expressions and scriptlets. This is how you write down the syntax of scriptlets. So this is JSP scriptlets. Scriptlets. Now value of the C has to be outputted. Now how can we display C? The value of C. C is a variable, remember. So if at all I want to display the values of C, I can directly write expression. You cannot write inside this. This is scriptlet, and because in a scriptlet there is a variable C whose value is supposed to be outputted. So in this manner you have to write. Let's see after refreshing what happens. So look, we are having 30. Are you getting? Now also we had seen that there is a predefined object called out. तो ऐसा भी हम लिख सकते हैं out dot print and the values of C. So this both will produce the same results. So rather than writing the whole thing using out object, which is a predefined object, so you can directly use them into JSP page. It's much easier to use expressions. So now both are okay. Wherever we are comfortable, we use them. So I'm just saving it and refreshing the page. Look, that 30 is displayed twice. Why it is twice? You can see this. So this is the use. Once if you have understood the certain basic things, now we can see these kind of JSP statements have been used into my examples which already I have created few hours earlier for you. So look at this index I am trying to show you of this CRUD demo. Is there anything new in this page? Nothing. Just there is HTML codes and there is a hyperlink. When you run this, you get this kind of code. First of all, let me execute this page. Then you will come to know. And first of all, let's see the whole working of whole software. This whole CRUD demo applications. Look at this. This is the output on output screen. You can see the page which is running was created earlier. When I press this is just a hyperlink. What happens? You can see here niche. When I press this, on the bottom you can see the controller name is user handler. User handler is a controller. As already I had told you, that is in MVC design we have 3 layers: model, view and controller. This is the view what you are seeing on the screen. So at view layer we have. Now as soon as I press this, look here on a screen. On top, what is visible, that is very important to see. There is a CRUD demo controller. So view sends informations, that is information is passed from client to server, and server, that CRUD demo controller executes. First of all, try to see the workflow. Try to understand the workflow. Okay. Now, all these informations, what you can see is that it is fetched from the database. These informations are fetched from the database because we are performing CRUD operations. Now, many questions arises, how database will be connected? Wait, first of all, let's understand the example very clearly. May not be able to create today, we will create tomorrow. But before that, on your system, Tomcat and MySQL, both of these applications software should have been installed. Now look, if I want to add more users, just see. After pressing that, I am getting this. If I don't want to do this, I have just given a backlink which will send me back to the home page. So in order to perform navigations from one page to another page, we can add many hyperlinks that using anchor tag, that is href. And of course, when we use CSS and all, our page will look beautiful. I haven't used any of those things. Okay, let's see. Let me add one user in front of you. Let me see, ID is 100. Suppose 200 is the ID. Tell me any of your students' name. Maybe I can add your name. Maybe Santosh. Last name is Kumar. Look at this. When I press submit button, what happens? See, the screen which is visible is view. This view sends informations to controller first. So as soon as I press submit button, the control will be transferred to controller. Controller will receive the informations. Controller will receive the information, and what it does, it inserts the data which was sent. याद होगा ना, मैंने सेंड किया था ID 200 Santosh Kumar, first name and last name. Those informations are stored into the database. Let's add one more user. So understanding of workflow is very important. Maybe Akshita. Are you there today? Maybe I am not supplying the last name, only the first name I am placing. And look at this, what happens. So look, and also at servlet, I had given the message which you can see here, the record added successfully. That is good for debugging purpose. So when I press this, what happens? The things are added, and controller. What is the workflow? Client sends informations to the controller. Controller gets the client's request. Controller knows what to do for that request. and it does the next operations. If I want to delete, look, say this is the record which I want to remove. So you press the delete, what happens? The record is removed. So what is workflow? Client sends request, controller gets, controller decides. As per the request, it deletes data from the database, and after deleting, my design is to display the same view table which was earlier. So after deleting, the one JSP request is generated, controller creates the view. Remember, controller creates the view, and that view is transferred back to the client, and that is again visible. So here what is happening? The page is getting reloaded again. It is not that the page which was earlier, उस पेज से सिर्फ एक रो हट गया, ऐसी बात नहीं है. The kind of design what we are using right now is doing, that is the workflow. Client's information is passed to server, that controller. So at server पे controller है, that controller gets that kind of operations informations and it performs. I will show you that code slowly. Wait. If I want to update, maybe Santosh Kumar, I am updating. Look, now the ID 200, मान लो गलत है. Suppose what I pressed. Let me update. ID Santosh Kumar. Maybe the name is something, instead of Santosh, it is Sanjay. Let me do update. Look, here we have Sanjay. If I want to delete, press the delete operations. If I want to delete also, this also gets deleted. There is no user at all. If I want to insert, press user, maybe Manoj, maybe Kumar, that is the last name. And when we press this, gets recorded. So this is what is called CRUD operations. So in these operations, lot many steps which are important. So rather than coding it right now, I shall try to explain the industrial standard, what professional follows. Got the point? Now I'll show you the, ये तो JSP page हो गया. In JSP page, first of all, try to see the code. Index already you have seen. Add user को आप देख लो. Look at this. This is JSP page. अब यहाँ पे import का use. यहाँ पे क्या है? कोई भी other than HTML, क्या आपको नई चीजें दिख रही है? जरा समझने की कोशिश करो. ये आपका फॉर्म एलिमेंट हो गया. यहाँ से इनपुट्स हो गया. इनपुट्स, thereafter add a new record. हम लोग चीजों को डिस्प्ले कर रहे हैं ताकि वो सीधा दिख, वो प्रॉपर तरीके से पेज में डिवाइडेड हो. दैट्स ऑल. इसमें कोई भी तो ऐसी लाइन नहीं है which is completely different from HTML. It is totally HTML, and in that when you add certain Java code, and वो Java code आपका scripting elements है initially, scripting elements and page directive, ये दोनों ही का यूज ज्यादा है initially right now. तो बस यही दो टर्म को सीखना है और पढ़ना है और जानना है. I'll show you how views are working. अब यहाँ पे कंपेयर टू प्रीवियस पेज ज्यादा है. लुक एट दिस यूज ऑफ इंपोर्ट. यहाँ जो देख रहे हो ph.bin.userbin, तो userbin object class has already been created. What is bin? Bin is nothing but Java object. representing the kind of information what you want to store. So I want to store, I want to maintain the user's informations. So to represent user bins, user informations, I have created a bin object. आप सुने होंगे नाम जावा बिन का. व्हाट इज जावा बिन? कुछ भी नहीं है, वेरी सिंपल. जावा बिन इज नथिंग बट बिन इज बेसिकली एन ऑब्जेक्ट representing the your stuffs which you want to represent, maybe marks, it may be a student detail, maybe teachers detail, maybe teacher staff and so on. So all these informations को object oriented design से हम जब represent करेंगे, that is user bin. वही वो bin हो गया. Second thing is user DAO. यहाँ पे देख रहे होगे DAO. DAO stands for data access object. Remember, in industries में ये term use किए जाते हैं DAO object. Any time when we talk, when you come to hear the term called DAO object, means data access object. And data DTO भी एक आती है, data transfer object. So data transfer object is nothing but user bin, that is bin object. यहाँ पे आप देख लो, हमने इंपोर्ट किया इसको java.util.star, जावा यूटिल को इंपोर्ट किया गया है. आई थिंक यूटिल की चीज की पहले जरूरत थी. हाँ, लिस्ट देख रहे हो ना, देयर इज ए लिस्ट, जो हम लोग कंटेनर से बोले थे कि जावा की लाइब्रेरी को पढ़ना होगा, तो लिस्ट हैज बीन यूज्ड. लिस्ट इज द प्रीडिफाइंड ऑब्जेक्ट इनसाइड java.util. कोर जावा में ये चीज आप पढ़ेंगे. आप लिस्ट को यहाँ पे हमने यूज किया है. तो दिस इज व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ इंपोर्ट डायरेक्टिव. तो ये पेज डायरेक्टिव हो गया. पेज डायरेक्टिव का एट्रीब्यूट हो गया इंपोर्ट. इंपोर्ट इज नॉट द डायरेक्टिव, डायरेक्टिव इज पेज. तो व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ पेज डायरेक्टिव? पेज डायरेक्टिव का सबसे मेन यूज है पैकेज को इंपोर्ट करना. पैकेज का मतलब है जावा क्लास फाइल्स. नाउ ये जो पैकेज आप देख रहे हो, यूजर बिन, यूजर डाउ, both of these packages have been created into this project which I am using today. So I am trying to brief you the syntax. Is that clear? So use of page directive is what? To import the thing. Now bin object have been imported, and that is why DAO object have been imported. That is why, look at this, we have created the object of user DAO object. Unless we import that, we cannot create. So है ना. Now once the DAO object is created, a DAO object की डिजाइन मैं आपको बता दूंगा. That is simply a Java code which does all the connections and all those stuffs, those work connecting with the database, then fetching all the users informations. And that is what here we are just calling get all user. Get all user is the DAO object जो Java class है. In that method I have created get all users. That functions does connection with the database. See, this is what is the difference I told you. It is the difference of layering. At this point, at this, in this JSP page, can you say that is there is a called what sort of database we are using? No, it is at different layer. It is at different object. So naturally, if any changes takes place, then this file will be unaffected. So advantage of layering becomes, the advantage of this layering provides you flexibility. If assume that at this point I would have directly written a code to connect database like MySQL or maybe Oracle or maybe MyAccess, anything, MongoDB or anything. But if later on, if any changes takes place, then we will have to do modifications into this page also. But in my layering design, my this particular page whose name is list user is unaffected. There will be no modifications needed. That modifications will be done into the some other page. So here, look at this. Try to understand this thing, this page also, this piece of code which may be new for you. Once you understand, things will become very easy. ये for loop देखो यहाँ से शुरू हुआ. So only this is the Java code. Thereafter, this is purely HTML code. यहाँ तक for loop शुरू हुई. यहाँ देखो फ्रेंड्स, for loop यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ. उसके बाद ये क्लोज क्यों हो गया? क्योंकि these are the part of purely HTML code and again for loop closes, इसलिए यहाँ पे फिर से हमें स्क्रिप्टलेट टैग का यूज करना पड़ा. तो इस तरह से हम ब्रेक कर सकते हैं विच एवर पार्ट. तो ये पूरी चीज को हम लूप में नहीं लिख सकते थे क्योंकि वो सीधा यहाँ पे जो यूजर आईडी के इंफॉर्मेशन को डायरेक्टली प्रिंट करना था, इसलिए देखो यहाँ एक्सप्रेशंस यूज किए हैं. Alternatively, we could have used here, instead of scriptlet expressions, JSP expressions, we would have also used the predefined out objects. Are you getting that? See, things are totally new. The thing is, so that is why I have created a complete set of things which you have to sit and implement, try to understand each and every aspects. Okay, now let me see the edit page also. In this also, look, we have imported that package, and that package has been used. Look at this. This is the DAO object. We call DAO object, and we have already get user by ID functions. So data access object, what it does is that all the database connectivity stuffs will be done there. All the queries, select, insert, update, delete. मतलब DAO object data accessing के लिए that layer works, which is basically a bridge kind of thing. So let me show you that different sort of codes first. ये JSP codes को हम लोगों ने देखा था. Let me close these codes. Let me close these applications also. Let me close everything. Now see here the directory architecture of our JSP, servlet, that project. Here we have Java resources, SRC. Look at this: ph.bin, ph.controller, ph.dao, ph.db. Let me see first of all bin. Look, bin is nothing but Java class. That is why for creating Java applications, we should have basic understanding of code Java. Look at this code, so neat. As already I said that हमारा यूजर टेबल में 3 फील्ड है, एक आईडी फील्ड है, एक फर्स्ट नेम है और एक क्लास नेम है. सो टू रिप्रेजेंट दिस एज ए ऑब्जेक्ट आई हैव 3 एट्रीब्यूट्स. तो बिन ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए ये कंपलसरी है that always bin objects should have private attributes, and for every objects there are methods called getter method and setter method. Getter method and setter method. Getter method का क्या नाम होगा? Get, and setter method का नाम होगा set, and get followed by the variable name id, and everywhere Java conventions is followed. यहाँ पे id always small से शुरू होगा, but here यहाँ पे id आपका I capital हो जाएगा क्योंकि Java का conventions आप जानते हो. उस conventions को follow करके आपको actually लिखना चाहिए, है ना. अब जैसे यहाँ पे f small है, not an issue, आप बदल सकते हो, but it is better to follow the same conventions. So this is, let me show you one thing. It is so simple to create getter and setter method. Let me do the comments. And commenting is also very easy. Look at this. If I want to make the whole thing comment, so in Eclipse, do you know the shortcuts? Select the whole thing, press Ctrl Shift C. Look, you do the undo. That's it. Select all. And what is the shortcut? Ctrl Shift C. When you do the operations, again you select. When you want to do undo, select and again press Ctrl Shift C. Ctrl Shift C. एक एक्स्ट्रा जो लाइन आ गया इसलिए वो आ रही है. No extra line has to be selected. Control Shift C. Control got removed. Control Shift C. Got it? These are some shortcuts because already I said that this Eclipse IDE is very rich, huge amount of facilities it is having for professionals in order to save the time. Now, once we design this bin class, what we have to do is that we have to create getter and setter method. So for creating getter and setter method, it is so simple. Look, you do the right click and in this you see there is a call source, Alt Shift S, है ना? When you press Alt Shift S, you get this, and here you have getter and setters. Click this. Now these many जितने भी attributes आपका बना हुआ है, all this attribute will be viewed here. Select all and generate. That's it. Automatically, look, getter and setter method have been created by following the Java conventions. You don't have to worry at all. तो जावा का जो हमारा कन्वेंशन था उसके accordingly getter and setter method gets created. So you don't have to sit and type all those. You have to just create a bin class. Name can be anything. Bin यहाँ पे दिया गया just for meaningful purpose. And this is the package where I am storing. So these are the getter and setter method. Getter method का काम होगा return back the attributes value, and the use of setter method will be to set the attributes value. So depending on the need, these functions will be invoked. So this is what is called bin object, or we call it as Java bin. Okay. How do you create getter and setter methods? You have to do you just right click. You have source. Source की shortcut क्या है? Alt Shift S. Alt Shift S, and then here you have generate. I think there is a shortcut also. Alt Shift SR. Okay, so do the undo. Already I have created earlier. ये तो मैंने आपको दिखाने के लिए किया था. Okay, so this is what is bin object. Have you understood the concept of bin object? तो bin क्या हो गया कि it holds the data. That is purely OOPS design of your representations. What the class you think. Now there is a DAO object. After bin object, I am going to DAO object. See this? What is DAO object is doing? Look this. First of all, as already I said that it works like bridge. This object is the bridge in between that layer. It does the database connectivity operations and performs all the CRUD operations whenever required: create, read, insert, delete, etc. Look at this. Now at the time of before proceeding this code, you have to think the entire design carefully and create the functionality methods for each and every requirements. Look यहाँ पे add user. It receives user bin. That is the information which has to be stored is received by this. And here the insert statement you can see. We are using prepared statement. If you are not having the concepts of JDBC programming, then you will have certain difficulties in order to understand. So you will have to give time, because here lot many libraries have been used, lot many concepts are there in today's sessions. So you have to sit and practice. Now, if you at all have problem, then every aspect, it might take one class, because all these concepts are when we go for a Spring Boot or something. There again we did not recreate all those things. Many of things you have to design, DAO object and all you will have to create. It is not that no coding will be there. So you will have to understand all the basics of working. तो DAO object ने क्या किया? Look at this. This is the constructor. ये connections create कर दिया. अब connections create करने के लिए फिर दूसरा क्लास है जो मैंने बनाया है, जिसका नाम दिया है आपको connector. तो always connector returns connection object, and by using connection object, connection जो है आपका predefined class है. All this Java import you can see. अब यहाँ पे insert into आपको database का knowledge होना चाहिए. Insert into users, and we are writing the whole thing. Then after values you have question mark. This question mark में जो values है prepared statement के द्वारा हम लोग कर रहे हैं. For lot of SQL injections and security issues, always we should go for prepared statement. ठीक है? Now you can see for deleting we have remove user functions. Delete का syntax देखो. अगर इसको भी देखने के बाद हम सीख सकते हैं. If I am not knowing maybe how to write those SQLs, then just by reading these examples we can learn the syntax. And always we have to use prepared statement when, look, for security reason. तो इस तरह से क्या हो गया, prepared statement में SQL execute हुआ, and set int execute update delete functions. ये जो set int हो गया, this is the functions. One का मतलब हो गया first parameter. Look at this. यहाँ पे one thing you should know, there are 3 question marks we have used here. तो ये जो setting हुआ 1 2 3 का मतलब हो गया first parameter, second parameter and third parameter. So value of all these parameters are set by using this. अब bin object से क्या हो गया, get id, get name, gets वगैरह जो भी है, तो bin object के अंदर जो getter and setter method थे, they returns those data, and that data is inserted into this statement, and that statement is executed. So that's it. and we are doing this JDBC operations using this thing, prepared statement. Then finally you have update. This is the syntax of update. MySQL syntax is update followed by the table name followed by set verb and then the field's name and the value. The table which I have created, I will show you the MySQL's in command prompt. DESC USERS users. Look, this is the table which you can see on your screen. I have installed MySQL and created a database on that, created table. The database what I have created, and in that database I have table's name is user. So I am describing you, I am demonstrating you, showing you all the fields of the table. आप यहाँ पे देख रहे होगे फील्ड यूजर आईडी, फर्स्ट नेम, लास्ट नेम, यूजर आईडी इंटीजर टाइप का है, फर्स्ट नेम हमारा varchar टाइप का है, तो जहाँ भी एज ए स्ट्रिंग स्टोर करना हो MySQL में डेटा टाइप आपका varchar हो गया, यूजर आईडी आपका इंट अगर लेना है तो इंट, एंड ब्रैकेट के अंदर वो लेंथ है, इंट की लेंथ यहाँ पे 11 डिजिट की हो गई, varchar 64 बाइट्स 64 कैरेक्टर्स एंड सो ऑन. ठीक है. So this is the tables view I am showing you. Describe. अब यहाँ पे भी मान लो टेबल, यूजर टेबल के अंदर के सारे चीज़ों को देखना चाहते हैं तो डेटाबेस में क्या लिखेंगे, मेरा SQL क्या हो गया, SE select star from user. क्या कर रहा है, यूजर doesn't exist क्योंकि टेबल के स्पेलिंग में गलत हो गई है, यूजर्स था टेबल का नाम. लोग इस तरह से इस टेबल में एक ही फील्ड है, यूजर आईडी 1, फर्स्ट नेम इज मनोज, लास्ट नेम इज कुमार, दैट यू आर सेइंग डायरेक्टली यूजिंग MySQL कमांड लाइन. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाई सी गेट ऑल यूजर्स का काम है सारे यूजर्स को दिखाना. तो देख रहे हो यहाँ पे भी हम लोग क्या लिख रहे हैं, सेलेक्ट स्टार फ्रॉम यूजर्स. अब यहाँ पे कोई वैल्यूज को तो फिट सब्स्टिट्यूट करना नहीं है, ये प्रिपेयर्ड स्टेटमेंट होके ये आपका एग्जीक्यूट क्वेरी उसकी फंक्शंस है जो रिजल्ट सेट ऑब्जेक्ट रिटर्न करता है, एंड फ्रॉम रिजल्ट सेट ऑब्जेक्ट वी हैव टू फेच. नाउ रिजल्ट सेट से जो एक डाटा मिलेगा, दैट इंटायर वन डेटा इज नथिंग बट उसको हम जावा बिन में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं. तो डेटाबेस से जो हमारा इंफॉर्मेशन आया, दैट इंफॉर्मेशन इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू बिन ऑब्जेक्ट. ये ऐसा नहीं होता है इन प्रोफेशनल वे व्हेन वी आर फॉलोइंग लेयर्ड आर्किटेक्चर. ऐसा नहीं कि डायरेक्टली हम डेटाबेस से फेच किए और वहीं पे स्क्रीन पे दिखा दिए, दिखाने का काम यही कर दिया, ऐसा हम नहीं करते हैं. सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज गेटिंग द इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम द डेटाबेस, क्रिएटिंग द बिन ऑब्जेक्ट, है ना, setting all the fields of that object, and later on because there will be many users in the table, that is why I have created a container used array list. that array list को यूज करके यहाँ पे हम वेक्टर भी यूज कर सकते थे. मान लो इन चीज़ों को हम नहीं जानते हैं तो एक array भी क्रिएट कर सकते थे, एरे ऑफ यूज़र बिन ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट कर सकते थे. बट अगर एरे क्रिएट करेंगे तो हमको पहले डिसाइड करना होगा कि नंबर ऑफ रिकॉर्ड्स यूज़र्स कितने हैं, हाउ मेनी यूज़र्स आर देयर, क्योंकि एरे की डायमेंशन चाहिए. एंड ऑलरेडी इन द कोर जावा क्लासेस आई हैव नॉट शोन यू एनी एग्जाम्पल्स, but I have told you that we can use vector instead of array because vector is resizable array. So now we have other than vector we have list also. So here I have used list. Some other day I will show you, I will use vector and I shall show you that code. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है देख रहे हो, जितनी रिकॉर्ड आपका इसमें होगा उतनी बार ये चीज़ें चलेगी लूप्स, और जितने बार लूप रिपीट होगा ये आपका एक यूजर बिन ऑब्जेक्ट सेट हो जाएगा, बिन ऑब्जेक्ट, एंड वंस द बिन ऑब्जेक्ट इज सेट, दैट बिन ऑब्जेक्ट इज पुट इनटू द एरे, एंड लास्टली when this functions gets completed it returns what, It returns a list of user bin. Get all users returned user bin. इसलिए तो हम जब इसको यहाँ कॉल करते हैं दिखाने के लिए view.jsp में, look at this, where is that, यहाँ पे list user, ये यही तो है ना, get all users, DAO ऑब्जेक्ट हो गया and it returns this. तो DAO ऑब्जेक्ट ने क्या किया, डेटाबेस के साथ कनेक्शंस किया, डेटाबेस ऑपरेशंस, इंसर्ट, सेलेक्ट, इंसर्ट, डिलीट, जितने भी ऑपरेशंस थे उस पर्टिकुलर टेबल के से फेच करने के लिए, CRUD ऑपरेशंस परफॉर्म करने के लिए, एंड दोज ऑपरेशंस वेयर इनसाइड DAO ऑब्जेक्ट. And because once the information is things are created, now they are represented into bin object. तो उसके लिए आपका bin class हो गया. तो and the lastly the main thing is how the connections with the database have been established. Wait for a moment. अब यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हो आज की चीज़ें कंप्लीट नहीं है, बहुत सारी चीज़ों को यहाँ पे यूज़ किया गया है. अब यहाँ पे देख लो हमने एक कनेक्टर क्लास क्रिएट किया है एंड लुक एट दिस, दिस इज द स्टैटिक मेथड व्हाट आई हैव क्रिएटेड. और यहाँ पे कनेक्शंस क्रिएट करने के लिए बहुत सिंपल है, आपको ड्राइवर स्पेसिफाई करना है com.mysql.jdbc.driver. ये जो ड्राइवर है ये हमारा MySQL को जावा के साथ कनेक्ट करने के लिए ड्राइवर है. It is a third party jar file. It is not inbuilt in Java language. So अगर हमको MySQL को कनेक्ट करना है तो ये jar file को हमको इंटरनेट से डाउनलोड करना होगा, MySQL driver for Java. And this is the URL. Once when you install MySQL, by default MySQL gets inserted at 3303 port number. So MySQL uses 3306 port number. This is the default port. If at all during installations if you change the port, but it is advisable that please do not change the port of MySQL installations. So the same port we have to use. So jdbc:/mysql:/ ये जो syntax format है, that is the URL for connecting the database. And lastly the name is PHDB, is the database what I have created using MySQL. See, this is the MySQL command line. We have the MySQL command show databases, show databases. The something is wrong, so data bases, databases. So look, these are the database. So these are the default database when you install on MySQL. Except PHDB, all these four will be available, and except test, the remaining threes are for their own purpose. So I have created today PHDB. To create database you have command create database. These all if any of you have problem, you install MySQL first, then again in installations also if you have problem, ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को आपको अपने end पे solve करना होगा तब चीज़ें होंगी. So and here by default the first user is always root, which is automatically created, and password I had given on my computer is this is. So I have given all these parameters over here. Then first thing is, the first task is before establishing the connections, to load the driver class. So for that you have for name static method of class which loads the driver into the memory, and thereafter for establishing connections you have to supply username, and that is the URL first, there's username and password. All these three information has to be supplied to get connections. A static method get connections of driver manager class. So driver manager class, if founds all the database and everything is properly working, then it returns the connection object, and that is why if try is working properly, it returns the connection object. And the same connection object you can see that in the DAO object, see the code becomes so neat. Here we don't have any connections code at all. So what we do is that any DAO object what we create, because the purpose of DAO object, that is data access object. So purpose of DAO object to represent CERT operations in one line we can say. So that is why inside constructor directly we are getting the connection object from the connector class, which already you have seen. And in all this, in this DAO object we have अपडेट सेलेक्ट इंसर्ट जितने भी हमें फंक्शंस हैं वो सारे यहाँ पे फंक्शंस क्रिएट हमने किया है. सो दिस इज द demonstrations of the complete program using MVC architecture developed using servlet and JSP. And in servlet we have created controller, we have created the views, and we have created now controllers thing is also very important to understand first. So tomorrow in today's class, let me show you controller first. Now look at this bin. Already I have shown you DAO, you have seen DB, you have seen. Controller is missing. Let's see the controller code. So controller is nothing but just servlet. Controller is a servlet, and creation of servlet already I have explained earlier. Now what it does, you see here, I'm starting from do get method. Client communicates with controller. Remember guys, client control communicates with controller. Now see, for communications what it is doing. First, see the index file. Look, index what I have written. This is the controller name, user controller mapping you would have seen. Then you have action, and action is equal to list user. That means this, first of all, when this पेज का जो हाइपरलिंक हम प्रेस करते हैं तो इट कॉल्स यूजर हैंडलर कंट्रोलर along with action informations. This action informations list user is tested inside controller. Look at this here. That is what I have used. यहाँ पे देखिए लास्ट ऑप्शंस लिस्ट यूजर. अगर वहां पे केस की वैल्यू लिस्ट यूजर है तो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया, रीडायरेक्ट यूजर रिकॉर्ड. रेस्ट रिक्वेस्ट डॉट सेट पैरामीटर्स, ये सेट पैरामीटर्स का यूज होता है द इंफॉर्मेशंस विच वी वांट टू सेंड टू द सर्वर सर्वलेट sorry JSP for viewing. Look at this. So set attribute is the method of request object. So in request object it is two part. One is the any string name, and the second is the informations which you want to insert. That informations will be fetched into the JSP page. And the values of redirect I have set user record. What is this user record? Just go on top. Already redirect is nothing but a string, and already for making a clean approach, what I have done is that I have defined these strings. For insert, I have to refer user.jsp. You would have seen this view. For edit operations, we have edit.jsp. For delete operations, you have delete. तो डायरेक्ट इट इज, डिलीट में तो कुछ चाहिए नहीं, उसमें कोई व्यू की जरूरत ही नहीं है, बिकॉज इन डिलीट वी डोंट नीड टू एंटर एनीथिंग. बट जब हम एडिट करेंगे तो हमें चाहिए ना वो पूरी की पूरी सेम डिजाइन ऑफ द पेज वेयर वी कैन री एंटर द डेटा. So already all these concepts I have designed. So when you press this is controller में कुछ नहीं, if else decisions making किया हुआ है. And last thing is this is which is important. यहाँ पे request dispatcher, ये request dispatcher क्या करता है कि on URL when you run the applications, it doesn't changes all the thing. Only the controller name will be visible. So user will see as if controller code is working, but the content of the code which is visible is redirected from the controller module to the client. That is nothing but the code of JSP. तो ये जो JSP यहाँ जो हम लोग यहाँ लिख रहे हैं, सपोज जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल लिस्ट यूजर, तो लिस्ट यूजर के लिए हम किसको कॉल कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे देखिए लिस्ट यूजर डॉट जेएसपी को. तो व्हेन लिस्ट यूजर डॉट जेएसपी जो है दैट गेट्स रीडायरेक्टेड, तो द कंटेंट ऑफ लिस्ट दिस पेज, actually this page is being returned back. This page will be returned back. So this dispatcher is having the very important role to play. Here design, just give a little time. This is the final. What happens by comparing the, as we have already seen into the study session, that when do get is called, request gets all the parameters. So in request.get parameters we are fetching the action. Look, I have highlighted. Now depending on the actions value, already I know that which actions has to do what particular job. Let's say if the values of action is delete, then here I am comparing equals ignore case, matlab in insensitive case comparison it is doing. मतलब हो सकता है if by mistake you are writing different case of insert word, that is neglected. There are two functions, one string, one comparison is equals. So when we use equal functions for comparing, that is case sensitive, and this function is case insensitive. So in any way, when equal things are sent, then when matches, what happens? See here, all this bin object is created, parameters are set, then this is passed to data access object. Add user functions आपको मैंने दिखा दिया था. Add user function stores, and after storing again you have to decide what has to be viewed on the screen, and I have decided on a screen I am going to view the table again. So I am redirecting, and redirect variable में मैं क्या सेट कर रहा हूँ, यूजर रिकॉर्ड वेरिएबल्स को, एंड 51 नंबर ये लाइन है, एंड यूजर रिकॉर्ड नंबर 1 में आपका क्या है, यूजर रिकॉर्ड जो स्ट्रिंग वेरिएबल है उसमें आपका कौन सा जेएसपी है, लिस्ट डॉट जेएसपी. सो इज दैट मीन्स व्हाट, डिस्पैचर dispatches the content of list.jsp. That means list.jsp के कंटेंट जो है वहां से क्रिएट होके एंड वहां से रेस्पॉन्स वापस लौटेंगे, डिस्पैच कर देगा और ये फॉरवर्ड कर देगा रिक्वेस्ट एंड रेस्पॉन्स को. तो जो रिक्वेस्ट था दैट इज फॉरवर्डेड टू यू. तो उस तरह से वो हमारा जो मैसेज आ गया दैट विल बी विजिबल टू आवर स्क्रीन. तो इतने सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स आज के क्लास के हैं. दैट इज व्हाई यू पीपल आर नॉट गिविंग एनी रिस्पॉन्स. आई अंडरस्टैंड, बिकॉज माई टास्क वॉज क्वाइट लार्ज टू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. Now you have to bear the time. I shall give you each of these codes. I shall share each of the codes. You have to try to understand these codes, if possible, I shall create var files. Let me not talk today. That will make you more confused. What I shall do is that I shall send you all this code to you. Go through with the codes, try to understand, and tomorrow be well prepared. Before attending tomorrow's session, you please install Tomcat as well as MySQL and test them, and openly tell me at which level you people is having problem, and that will be sorted out. The one thing is still missing, that okay, as already I had told you that for establishing connections between Java and MySQL, there is a jar file which is a third party jar file that has to be that has to be installed here. So how I have done here is, no, look at this. I have a new separate folder called Java jars. तो यहाँ पे ये जो jar file which is visible to you, MySQL connector Java 5.1.1 bin जो है, this is the jar file which I am having here. Okay, and the file name you can see Java jars. So once when you have this project created, in this project the first thing is what you have to do is that set the class path of jar file. That what you have to do is that do the right click, and then here we have properties. For setting jar file I'm showing you, just see, if you are forgetting it, not an issue.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh.
Sir, apart from providing us these PPTs and codes, can you please also provide us the recorded lectures? Because although I'm very regular with the classes, sometimes it happens like today I'm traveling back to my home. So there are many network issues. So half of the time I'm unable to hear you. So it will be grateful if you can provide us the recorded lectures as well.
Acha, you people are not having the access of Google Meet?
So we do have access, but we cannot open those recorded lectures. Like we don't have that one premium or that one accounts here right now. This one account, like these accounts were added during the React time, and these are the Gmail accounts, not the ones that the college provided us. So that's why we are unable to access the recorded sessions.
Acha, let me talk to management, and I shall find solution what I can do for you. But what is the main thing is, I understand because lot many things has been covered today, and that will make you a lot of confusions. But be patient. Things when you try to learn, because I am expecting more and more learners to take interest first, and whatever problem you have, maybe you may have problem at database side, that you may not be knowing how to create database, how to create table, how to do write insert and delete operations and so on. So I can take some pain also, that is not an issue. So my thing is, you Tomcat and MySQL should be prior configured, and then what I do, that will be visible on your screen. Same steps, you along with me, you do the practice, and we will have communicative sessions, not like simply आप लोग सुनते रहे और करते रहे चीजों को. Okay, so let me, okay, I'll talk to the coordinator how you people can get the recorded session. Okay, so spare me one day.
Yes, sir. Like the last time in the React time, sir used to upload all those recorded lectures in the drive, and he gave us the drive link.
Acha, okay, then if that is possible, then I shall do for you. I'll create a drive link and I shall upload them. That can be done.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Because I'm in mobile right now, and वैसे ही आज थोड़ा नए टॉपिक से तो और कंफ्यूजन हो गया.
आज बहुत सारा टॉपिक आ गया, डेटाबेस आना चाहिए था, वो कनेक्टिविटी है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. एंड दीज आर
सर वो मोबाइल में दिख भी ना रहा, तो थोड़ा और कंफ्यूजन हो जा रहा है, और नेटवर्क भी चले जा रहे हैं बीच बीच में.
हाँ, ये तो है, ये तो है, और चीजें एकदम न्यू है कंप्लीटली.
यस सर.
ठीक है, अब ये चीज जरा देख लो, यहाँ पे क्या करना है. लेट मी क्लोज दिस.
यस सर.
what I was trying, I was telling you that because वो जो jar फाइल है वो थर्ड पार्टी jar फाइल है, and that is external jar that has to be brought into this Eclipse. So for that यहाँ पे क्या करना है, ये जो आपका प्रोजेक्ट नेम है वहाँ पे राइट क्लिक करेंगे एंड यहाँ पे प्रॉपर्टीज विंडोज खुलती है एंड इन प्रॉपर्टीज विंडो यू कैन सी हियर यू हैव यहाँ पे ऊपर से 1 2 3 4 जावा बिल्ड पाथ ऑप्शंस। इसको जब हम क्लिक करते हैं तो यहाँ पे आपका आता है, देख रहे हो, प्रोजेक्ट्स, लाइब्रेरीज एंड अदर टैब्स यू हैव. So here you have to select libraries, and in that library class path you can already see that MySQL connector already हमने add कर दी, इसलिए यहाँ पे दिख रहा है. Let me close it and try to do for CRUD class teaching. इसमें तो हमने ज़्यादा कुछ किया नहीं. इस प्रोजेक्ट में जो सबसे ऊपर दिख रही है, the first one, I am doing the right click, go to properties, and then you have the, what is that called, ऊपर से build class path. अब ये जो build class, ये already fourth option है, देख रहे हैं ना, 1 2 3 4, यहाँ पे 5, fifth one build class path. अब यहाँ पे देखो तो build class path में can you see, क्या वो jar फाइल विजिबल है यहाँ पे क्लास पाथ में? आंसर नो. तब यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना होगा, यहाँ पे क्लास पाथ को सिलेक्ट क्लिक करेंगे और उसके बाद ये हाईलाइटेड हो गया. यहाँ पे हमें करना होगा ऐड एक्सटर्नल जार्स. एज सुन एज वी डू दिस, हमें अपने ये जो ड्राइवर जो हम लोगों ने डाउनलोड कर लिया है उसको लोकेट करके ओपन करना होगा. जैसे ही हम करेंगे, दिस क्लास पाथ इज सेट, है ना, एंड यहाँ पे हम अप्लाई एंड क्लोज करेंगे. तो ये काम आपको करना होगा. एंड नॉट ओनली दिस, ये क्लास पाथ सेट करना वन थिंग है. सेकेंडली, व्हेनेवर सर्वलेट एग्जीक्यूट्स, all the external dependency, that is all the external libraries what it needs, should be saved inside lib folder of webinf folder, subfolder which is lib of webinf folder. And in that we don't have to do anything. Simply go to the external jar files, जहाँ पे था, select it, copy it, again go back to the Eclipse, and क्या हो गया, लिब फोल्डर ऑफ webinf, लिब फोल्डर ऑफ webinf पे जाएंगे, राइट क्लिक करेंगे एंड पेस्ट कर देंगे. दैट्स इट. इतना काम करते ही हमारा जो प्रोजेक्ट है, प्रोजेक्ट इज रेडी टू डू डेटाबेस कनेक्टिविटी ऑपरेशंस एंड ऑल काइंड ऑफ थिंग. अगर चीजों को और सिंपल बनाना चाहते हैं हम लोग, तो नेक्स्ट डे वन वेरी स्मॉल एप्लीकेशन हम क्रिएट कर देंगे जिसमें कोई डाउ फाउ एक्स्ट्रा कुछ भी नहीं होगा. नो लेयरिंग, ओनली सिंपल सम 10-20 piece line of code. Few lines will be for connectivity, few line will be for insertion and deletion. इस तरह से एक ही पेज में सारे एस्पेक्ट्स होंगे तो इजीली हम सब कुछ समझ जाएंगे. देन इन सेकेंड मॉडल हम लोग उसको लेयर करेंगे. That is, we shall create all those bin object, DAO object and all those things separately. क्योंकि जब हम पेज complete web based apps create करेंगे तो that will contain many pages. अगर बहुत सारे पेज करेंगे तो आपका अगर कनेक्शंस का कोड और ये सब उस तरह से मॉडुलर डिजाइन नहीं होगा, then same code will keep on repeating into different pages. आ गई बात समझ में? तो ये चीजें ऐसी हैं. अब now tell me, all the learners, by looking the complexities in tomorrow's sessions, किस तरह से करना है, क्या क्या difficulties है. Do you have difficulties in MySQL level, or do you want me to show me one file which is containing connections line, connections code and doing insertions and all those operations, or you can understand this architecture? किस लेवल पे प्रॉब्लम है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट मी नो, प्लीज शेयर योर व्यूज. प्लीज लेट मी नो बाय अंडरस्टैंडिंग द डिफिकल्टीज ऑफ ऑल द लेवल्स, क्योंकि ये बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट्स एकदम क्लियर होना चाहिए. देन आफ्टर tomorrow 1 or 2 classes we shall move on to a Spring Boot, a Spring first. तो जब हम यहाँ से स्प्रिंग पे मूव करेंगे वहां से ही हमको थोड़ी डिफरेंसेस समझ में आएंगे कि डिफरेंट चीज़ों को हमें सीखना तो होगा, बट बहुत सारी चीज़ इजी हो जाएंगी। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल हमने कहा हमें एक्सटर्नल जार चाहिए, हमें मैवन को समझना होगा, मैवन प्रोग्रामिंग को, दैट इज वेरी नाइस। वी नीड नॉट वरी विच ऑल जार वी नीड। तो इन सारी चीज़ों को, रिक्वायरमेंट्स के प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए हमारे अगले स्टेजेस हैं। एंड टुमारो नाउ व्हाट वे दिस application has to be broken, what do you want to be? Yes, anyone?
So it is absolutely fine.
Do you people have a problem at MySQL level, or that is okay? You can
So it
revise.
is so we can do that.
Okay, that is not difficult, that is simple. और ये जो एग्जाम्पल, एटलीस्ट जो एग्जाम्पल को तो मैं अभी पोस्ट कर देता हूँ, एंड गूगल ड्राइव की लिंक आई शैल क्रिएट एंड शेयर विथ यू. So tomorrow, do you want me to create these steps one by one, or you can understand? First of all, let me share and you tell me.
So please try to create some piece of code in front of us.
Yeah, that is good. That is what I wanted to know from
So
you
the
side.
step by step.
हाँ ठीक है, कर लेंगे. तो एक तो समझ में आ गई आइडिया ने कि डाउ एक्सेस क्या है, जावा बिन क्या हो गया, गेटर एंड सेटर मेथड क्या हो गए. ये सब बहुत छोटे छोटे चीजें हैं, बट दे आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. हाउ टू क्रिएट गेटर एंड सेटर मेथड, जैसे नेम ही सजेस्ट करता है कि गेट मतलब टू फेच बैक द इंफॉर्मेशंस. ओके, सो मैं तो पहले ये आपको कोड को शेयर कर देता हूं, सो दैट यू विल गो थ्रू विद दैट कोड, एंड टुमारो अगेन स्टेप बाय स्टेप क्विकली आपके सामने क्रिएट होगा, और स्टेप बाय स्टेप उसको हम एग्जीक्यूट करेंगे. स्टेप बाय स्टेप हम लोग देखने की कोशिश करेंगे कि व्हाट एरर वी गेट एंड हाउ डू वी रिजॉल्व देम. विल दैट बी फाइन?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's end today's sessions right now. And ये चीजें थोड़ी complete नहीं है, and we are trying to club many topics all together. एक फ्लो क्लियरली समझ में आनी चाहिए, हाउ डज इट वर्क, एंड वंस दैट कॉन्सेप्ट इज क्लियर, और जब आप एक बार प्रैक्टिकली उन चीजों को बनाएंगे तब इजी हो जाएगी. अच्छा, आपने जो कहा कि इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू आई शुड डू, तो आप एक काम करोगे कि इन व्हाइल डूइंग दिस सेशंस आप थोड़ा सा जल्दी ज्वाइन करेंगे. एग्जैक्टली 6:30 को हम लोग क्लास शुरू करेंगे, और जैसे मैं लैपटॉप पे करूंगा, आप भी लैपटॉप को सामने रखोगे एंड वन बाय वन करते रहोगे, एंड जो इंपॉर्टेंट बात लगे उसको नोट करोगे, तभी वो हो पाएगी. ओके
Okay, sir.
ओके देन, गुड नाइट, एंड I'll share the file so that you can go through with all the codes जो आपको समझ में आ जाएगी. ओके, गुड नाइट.